Hi there planners, welcome back to the channel. It's Sarah here, Creating with Sarah. Thanks so much for stopping by in another video. Today's video is Friday flip through. So in these videos I flip through either new stickers, new releases that came out that I've hauled, or even in store if there's some new stickers, or a past happy planner that I can flip through and give you guys some tips and ideas. Then that's what Flip Through Fridays are all about. Today we're going to flip through some new planners and then gratitude journals to put together a faith planner. So if you guys want to check out this Flip Through Friday, then keep on watching. Alrighty, so welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I hope at the end of this video you will consider subscribing and joining the creativity and planning that I will share with you here on YouTube. You can also find me on Instagram. So usually in my intro, I forgot to mention to grab a drink because this might be a while. So today I have this really large 40-ounce water, but it's super cute. I got it at Walmart and I've added like some flavors to it because sometimes, you know, water can be a little boring, so you got to add some flavors in there. So we're not going to set up a planner today. We're just going to flip through these and talk about them. And then I do have previous faith planners here. If you're new to my channel, I wanted to definitely share this, but if you're not, you probably have already seen these. So I'll share that in a bit. Okay, so I have flipped through these two. So these two planners here came from different releases. I don't remember if the new Disney Strong at Heart Princesses came out at the same time. I don't think so, as the Happy Planner Spring release that comes out every year. The whole Disney collection was a whole new thing for Happy Planner. So they did a winter release and a spring release. And I definitely loved the spring release. It was just, I love the illustrations. So I have two classic planners here. They're both on plastic disc. It's these right here if you're new to Happy Planner. This planner is so beautiful. Every time I see it, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to use it because it is gorgeous. This one I ordered online from Happy Planner, and it is a horizontal layout. And I will link the video down below where I flipped through this, and yeah, because I had picked up some other things, but it's just a beautiful, I think this is a 12-month, right? I took the, oh no I didn't. Usually I take these off, but I just flipped it. Okay, so it is a 12-month. It starts this July of 2021. It's a horizontal layout, and it's just, it's so pretty. And the monthly is pretty basic, very minimal in color, and then it's a horizontal layout with lines, and then it has the note section here that's grid, but it color coordinates with the month and princess. So Ariel was July and it's purple, then we have August is Belle, and so we have yellow. September is Cinderella, she's a pretty blue. And then October is Jasmine, she's so pretty. And that one is teal. I really liked how they changed it up and not, you know, did only like 3 colors, alternating 3 colors or something like that. They really did a beautiful, beautiful job setting up this planner. Then we have Mulan, which is this pretty kind of, I don't know, it's like a deeper blue, not really navy. I'm not sure what color to call that, but it's not gray either. Okay, and then we have Aurora, December. This one's like a pink color. Then we have Tiana. I love this color. And then hers is that lime green. Well, not really lime green, but it's a pretty bright green. And then February is Snow White, and hers is that same color as Cinderella, I think. But I just love the illustrations. Then we have Moana in March, so this goes until June of 2022. We have this lighter peach color, I want to say, and then April is Pocahontas. We have this like kind of muted burgundy color or mauve color. And then we have Rapunzel, which is May, and hers is probably the purple lilac color. And then lastly we have Merida for June, and has that pretty teal color. So this planner is so pretty. So I love it. And again, this is classic. And then I got this one, which is an 18-month. I think this one I did take the tags off. But this starts July of 2021 until December of 2022. So yeah, this is an 18-month planner, and this is also a horizontal, right? Is this why I got that one? Yeah, so this is also a horizontal planner, but this one I think only does a couple of colors. We have the yellow, pink, green, and yellow. So it's like yellow, pink, green. No blue, no lilac. I wish they would have had this blue in here and this pretty pinky coral color. That would have been pretty, but the dividers are really pretty. I like that it's more realistic. It kind of looks like realistic photography. That's what I really like. And it kind of has like some doodle imagery in there, and I just really like that. And I like the fact that it's on these clear glittery discs. I don't have too much of these in my stash, and I really wish they would sell more of those in store. When they first came out, I think in Joann's, they were gone completely. I think the only ones I can find recently are the expanders in the gold glitter, because at Michael's they're continuously restocking those, so those I can get in stores locally. But I don't think Happy Planner has any more on, online. I'm not really sure. But so these two are horizontal layouts that I wanted to kind of like Franken plan maybe and switch out the two, because I tried using a vertical layout for faith planning and it just wasn't really working for me too much. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use a horizontal layout because it'll give me more freedom to write and play with. Then I decided, I found these guided journals. Happy Planner does these. I think these started in 2019, and they're both 80 sheets, and they also come on classic plastic disc. And these were both clearance. I think this one was clearanced at Michael's for around $3. This one was clearanced for $5. So I thought it would be fun to flip through these, because I haven't flipped through these at all. I do have separate videos on those other two planners. But you may have seen these because these were on clearance. This one actually was another repurchase because I bought this for a friend. And yeah, I just love the cover. It's so pretty. So let's go ahead and flip through this one. I love the disc on this one. It's so pretty. And this one has like a blue foiling to it. It says, "Trust the timing of your life." And the inside is, I'm gonna go ahead and take this off because it has that sticky stuff on there. The inside is the same in the front and back, and it has like this gradient pastel look, which I love. You guys know me. If you guys know me, you know I love color. So that's so pretty. Okay. So this one has, the guided journals always have like 4 dividers, and then the happy notes I think only have 3. And they're plain, or they're blank is what I meant. So that way you guys can label them. Okay, so this one says, "Do all things with love." And it has like that pretty sheen pink, or like a rose gold. And then what these are is they're promptus for you to journal and like a deep thought process, just to sit down and have that quality time. And this is really great for me because this is out of my comfort zone. I've mentioned this a couple of times that stuff like this is definitely out of my comfort zone. I'm not someone to sit down and just like get into my head and just put it all on paper. I don't know, I'm more visually, or to do things for therapy, I'll create, or I will exercise or something like that, or go for a walk, or I'm not the type of person to journal, but I want to be better at it. And I know that faith planning really helps with that. So these are really great that they're faith-based. Well, actually this one's gratitude, but this one is faith. I think they did come out with newer ones. If you guys want to check that out on the Happy Planners website, if I can find links, I'll put it in the description box. But okay, so this has it's all undated, so you start whenever, and this one says week of 5 things I'm loving this week, and you can write that down. You can use stickers. Trust the timing of your life. This is a little quote. And then here it says 1 area I'd like to grow in. And then here it says little things that bring me joy, simple ways I can be kinder to others. And this says intention for this week. So those are nice promptus, very simple, not too, I don't know, sometimes I feel like some of these can be a little overpowering. Like I feel like it needs to be somewhat basic sometimes if you're a beginner like me. But I like it that it's undated, you know, it's at your own pace. And then you have another page here. Does this have a page in between? Okay. This one is what empowered me today. So we have like a little quote up here, how I helped someone today. See, that may not happen all the time, especially if you're still trying to keep space, or you're just not as getting out as much. But yeah, so some of this you could white out and add a photo. You could take some old magazines. Like this is very old school, but like doing collage, like vision boards where you used to collect magazines and tear things out, or if you have a stack of stickers that you want to use up, you can add those there, or die cuts, anything really just that kind of encourages you or uplifts you. So you could totally just white out this and add some of those things to your page. And then you could just write here. So you don't always have to fill out these questions. That's how I feel. Or you could just simply take some out. And that's why setting this up, I'll share with you guys how I'll set this up, which won't be so overpowering with sitting down and answer all these questions like a test. That's how I feel sometimes. I'm just being honest. But yeah, a lot of it kind of repeats the same question. People who make me happy, today's highlight, today's low moment. Those are nice. That's something different. So you could totally cover up this page and then use this page because it's kind of the same. And yeah, so it just repeats itself. So you get all this extra paper though. You can totally repurpose. And then you get the note page and it starts all over again. I do wish, let me just check before I say something. Yeah, I do wish that they would give you more paper, note paper, like this. Like this is beautiful. This paper, let me take it out and share up close, but this is really beautiful paper. And maybe in the future, because I don't want them to not stop making these guided journals, but I do wish like they would give us one section of just the note paper, right? And give us 2 sections of that, and then maybe a 3rd section of the bullet journal style that they have. I really like that style. But yeah, that's what this is. And I'll go ahead and share the dividers. So this one says, see the good in all things. Really great inspirational dividers. I love these. Each day start with a grateful heart. I love this quote. It's one of my favorites. And then focus on what helps you grow. So yeah, that's what this one looks like. So if you see this one still in your store on clearance, again, I found this in stores, I would definitely pick it up because it is really beautiful. So it's 60 sheets of note paper, 4 dividers, 20 themed pages. Whoops. And then here's the back. You can probably see the reflection. Hi. My phone. Okay, so now let's flip through this one, which is faith-based related. Okay. This is the back side. That is so pretty. I just love that blue and green. Grow in Grace. The inside is the same front and back. And down here it says live creatively. I think the new ones say plan a happy life. And then this one is an older one because it still has Stephanie and her mom and sister in the cover. So cute. Okay. Yeah, I think this one came out in let me see if it says on the back. Yeah, 2019 is when this came out. Sorry, I still have that sticky stuff on here. So, quick tip with this sticky stuff. I got this planner tip from Natasha on Squad. I don't think I have it in here. One of my kids must have grabbed it, but essential oil and orange essential oil takes that right up. I think mine's downstairs. I usually keep it in my desk here. It might be downstairs in my bathroom, but to get that sticky stuff off, that's what she mentioned one time, is to take oil, orange essential oil, and just, it'll rub that right off super easy. Okay. So again, this has 4 dividers. It's on both sides, the same image on both sides. Okay, so this starts off with a blank note page, and then this has the days of the weeks up at the top, and it has this blue and green color here. And again, these are undated. And this says scripture reading for today. Today's prayers, I'm seeing God's hand in. Today I'm finding hope in. And then at the bottom it says, what is one simple joy I experienced today, with some lines, and then list 3 blessings today. And then on the other side, it's the same, the 2 top, and then it says, who can I encourage today? Today I'm rejoicing in his truth, or in this truth, it should be his truth. And then praising him for this simple gift, and I am so grateful for. So those are nice, I like that. Okay, scriptures for today, prayers. I need extra help in this area. I'm learning to be patient with. Today I will find an opportunity to serve. Today I'm feeling blessed by. What is one answered prayer I'm seeing in my life? I really like that. List 3 joys I'm experiencing today. Praise him for this simple truth. 3 people who need a little encouragement. This is very nice. I love this. Okay, so the 3rd page is repeat itself. Okay, so it's the same. It does rotate. Okay, so then it comes to a note page, and then you have a verse down here. And then you have this, practicing spiritual disciplines. Scripture reading, prayer, worship, scripture meditation, fellowship, serving. So I guess you put a little check mark there. Fasting, journaling. This week I focus on this discipline. And then this is a daily action tracker. Memory verses to hide in my heart. I wonder how do you use the daily tracker? For like verses of the day? Or just... If you guys have this, let me know. If I'm missing something, leave it in the comments down below. Okay, then it has the note page, and then it repeats itself. I just want to flip to the end because it has that tracker. Week number whatever up at the top. Daily action tracker. So I guess using this, would that be considered the tracker? Yeah, 'cause it's like every week, at the end of every week. Okay. That's interesting. I probably would use it as, yeah, reading the verse of the day, or maybe reading a plan from the Bible and using it like that, because I probably won't use these every single day. Like I said, it would probably be overdoing it, in my opinion. I don't think it like stretches it, my faith or thought process, if that makes sense. I don't know. I want to have a little bit more freedom. So, but I do like this page. So I may save those. Okay, so now we'll just flip through the divider. Okay, and it's the same on the back side. And then you get the same thing here. And then this is my favorite divider. Be Still My Soul. This is so pretty. I love that. Okay, and the same thing. Trust in the Lord. It's pretty. And that's on the back side. That's pretty. You know what would be cool is Happy Planner came out with like a Bible study guided journal for like the youth. That would be amazing. I try to do Bible study with the girls. It has been a while, but that's why I wanted to set something up. But yeah, I'm just trying to get an idea of how I would set this up. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. But I think this is really great. I'll figure it out. It'll be great. So I'm super excited to set this up and add different pages. That's what I'm gonna do, is add pages from here. And I haven't decided which one from the horizontal planners because they're so beautiful. This one, I'm honestly leaning and just keeping it as a collector's item. I know that sounds silly, but this thing is just so pretty. I love the way they designed it. I don't know. We'll see. But this one for sure I'm probably going to use for the faith, because I don't know what it is with florals. I love florals in this manner, like when I'm planning for faith. Is that weird? But this one is so bright and happy and colorful. I just really loved it. And then I'll pull pages from this one. It's more of a gratitude thing. So those are the planners that I will be setting up. So you're going to want to subscribe and stay tuned for that. So what I have here are two of my faith planners that I first started in. I'm trying to get better at it, and that's why I wanted to set up a newer system, because this stuff is very important to me. I do read my verses of the day, and then I put them in my my fitness and wellness section of my catch-all planner. So I do that, but I miss like the one I have here in my hands. I did this, of course, more in quarantine. And that's when I got into like the Bible app, and I used Bible plans because it just helped me stay on top of things, because it was kind of like a class or something. And it actually has, once you start it, it counts it every single day, and it will alert you if like you haven't done it or completed and stuff like that. So again, it's the Bible app. It's completely free on your app. I think it's either or if you have Apple or Android. But yeah, it's been a while since I've done a plan, to be honest. I've been just doing the verses of the day, and I tried to get some books, devotional books to do with my daughter. So I'm just trying a little bit of everything. So please don't take this as I'm a professional with faith planning and things. I'm just learning as I go. So I got these, I I got these from Happy Planner, and these are like the paper journals that come in a 3-pack, and these are great. This is bothering me, sorry, I keep messing with it. I decorated this cover with die cuts, paper die cuts, but now die cuts can come in a sticker form, or you could just simply adhere it like I'm doing here. I think this one is out. I mean, this is definitely too wide for this piece of paper. You can use a glue pen. I think, is it Tombow maybe that sells a glue pen? Or it may be Zig. But yeah, this was fun to do. You can take the Happy Planner journals. I think it's like a B6 size, and you can decorate to your personal style. And yes, so I did like reading plans, and this is what I mean about giving me more freedom, that I can pick the plans and write down what I am getting from scripture or what God is telling me, and prayers I can write in here. So that's what I started this in 2020. So I simply just love this. And I just, honestly, I did take more time into doing this. I had more time to do this. We were pretty much quarantined. So I still want to be able to have this kind of discipline, even in troubles, even if we're not in troubles, if that makes sense. I should be doing this regardless. So I'm trying to set time also to do this with my girls. My oldest does it on her own, which I love. But I just moved my daughter up here in my space too. So maybe just me and her will get some of that time to do it. But yes, I love the freedom of this, and I can just do whatever. So this was actually my second one. This is my first one that I did, I think. Yeah, because this one's completely done. And with this one, I use the clear stickers, the foiling gold ones that Happy Planner has, because it looks better on this blue background. Actually, I think so I actually was gonna use this to take to church. Happy Planner came out with like the classic purses, and one of them I set up to take to church because it was so sturdy that I could actually put it in my lap and write stuff down. And that's what I started off using this for that in 2020, and then COVID happened in March. So then I started the Bible app. And I write scripture down. It's good when you first start, I think, so you can start remembering them. So sometimes I write the whole thing down, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just pull what I think is what God is telling me. So, and I love the Bible app. It has a lot of different plans, reading plans, different subjects. Yeah, this is great. I love this. And definitely keep it, because that way you guys, if you are stuck, I keep my planners because I flip through them in case I'm stuck and figure out what I love, what I didn't love, you know. So me looking at this, you know, makes me want to get back into it and motivates me. Definitely keep your planners. Make some space somewhere to storage them. Oh, I definitely recommend this one by Martin Luther King's daughter, Cultivating a Heart of Mercy, I think what it's called. Yeah, so she's a reverend. And yeah, Cultivating a Heart of Mercy, I believe what it's called on the Bible app. It's really great. It has video content too. Okay. Oh yeah, in the very back, I just put my favorite verses and plans and stuff. So that is a recap of this. And then 2021, I got the big happy planner. I really wanted to try this faith planner. This was like my very first ever happy planner in this system, and it's vertical though. And I tried it. It's just I don't think I'm a vertical person. I feel confined. I really liked it for the monthlies, because this was the soap method, and I'm not really used to the soap method. I don't think I even did it as the soap method, to be honest with you. But in the monthly layout, I would write down my verses, and then I was trying to color coordinate to what the message was. I don't think, did I write these? I don't know if I wrote these down, what the color meant. I think I had them on another page maybe, but that's what I did. I was using to color coordinate. Let's see. Here's another one. And then sometimes I did use the currently page. It had remember this, notes, thankful for, and then I just wrote something for myself there. Here's September. Oh, here it is. Purple is for strength, pink is for love, green is for peace, oh my gosh, blue is for grow, and yellow is for God's word. And that's just something that I did. I know there is stuff like that with like Bible highlighters that actually have their own color and that means something, but this I just did myself, so it's nothing that I saw from something else. Or like what I'm trying to say is like it's not correct, if that makes sense. I did this to when I read this. Hopefully that makes sense. Flipping through this, I didn't use in October, November. Oh, I did do some verses in November. I did pick it up in December. And I used some scrapbooking kits, I think it was. And then this is Jessica's Live Love Posh stickers. Happy Planner Faith stickers. Yeah, so this is scrapbook paper that I put in here. I think I did 12 days of Christmas, but like 12 days until Christ's birth. It's like a reflection. This little thing that I put in here. And then the monthly is the verses. Okay. Then I tried to use some of the weekly layouts. It's nice when I look back at it, but it just seemed like a lot to do, and I really want it to be more freedom. Okay, and then January, I did the monthlies. I really liked it for the monthlies. Yeah, I don't think I like the form of vertical layouts. And then I did it for February. And then March. Yeah, so I think I changed it too. See, what I meant is that I just picked some colors and just put my own subject or theme. There's no correct way of me getting that from something. Hopefully that makes sense. Yep, and that's it. So that was this. I mean, I'm glad I tried it out and I have this so I can look back at it. But I probably wouldn't pick up another vertical layout for faith planning. If anything, I like a horizontal layout because I feel like it just gives you more freedom, or like a sketch page or something, or just lined, something with lines. Definitely, I'm not a vertical planner. Yeah, so that didn't really work out for me, but at least I tried it. Hope you enjoyed this flip through and a little discussion about faith planning, and maybe it has, you know, motivated you or inspired you in some way to start a wellness a wellness journal, a gratitude journal, or a little bit of faith planning. Maybe you're just a beginner and you just want to start on verses, you know, do a verse of the day and write your thoughts, whatever comes to mind, and maybe a little prayer. But yeah, I think those are some simple ways to start out, and stay tuned for a setup on this. It'll be soon. So yeah, I'm super happy to finally sit down and share with you guys these planners and what I'd like to use them for, and then a little bit of my faith planning background. Hopefully to see more of this. Instead of doing like a plan with me, maybe have like a pre-planning faith sesh. I don't know. I want to do something faith-based, but I want it to be like these are the faith reading plans that I'm doing, or maybe a recap. I'm not sure yet. I gotta sit down and think about that and jot down some thoughts and ideas. But I really hope you guys appreciated this Flip Through Friday, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good Friday and a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, stay safe, and happy planning. Bye.